Hello 333s, hello creators. Okay, so this is messages from your guides, your angels, your higher self. However you look at your inner knowings of your advanced intelligence that helps guide you. Whoever it is that you believe in that has guided you to 333, that you are seeing the number 333 a lot, or for some reason it's just your number. If you were guided because you see the number 333, this message is for you. It is a sign from above, from higher intelligence, that this message and energies of these cards are for you. I'm going to help you to the best of my ability to understand what is going on in your world right now, that you were guided to see this message and to understand yourself more. So let's go on this journey together. Just know, take what resonates, leave the rest, and at the end you can either claim it or change it. This is just divine guidance that needs to be heard right now by you. Let's just get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, and I apologize for the window. It just doesn't, I live by a busy road. Sorry about the noise, background noise. Make sure this is recording. Yes. Okay, so the first card out right here is growing up. It's a number 17, if that's significant to you. You're either embracing aging gracefully and knowing wisdom comes from age, being young at heart, yet yearning for some connection, maybe you are, that will help you evolve and grow and experience the fullness of your life better. Or it's a message that you're trying to hold on to tightly to your youth. Okay, so this growing up card, you're denying change, maybe being stuck in a habit, or your age wishing to turn back time. So either way, it's time to see the positive of growing older and wiser. Okay? And associated with the rest of the reading, I'm going to say that you are struggling right now with growing. So let's just move on. I'll just go on card by card telling the story of energies that are around you right now. The next card out is investigate. And it's a number 7, if that's significant for you. You have a couple 7s in here. The message is you have to look at the fine print. There's something you are about to experience or are experiencing currently that needs close attention. Ask questions, look deeper before responding, or maybe it's showing you a message that you're being reckless and not wise, like your previous card here said. You're refusing to learn from experience, rushing ahead without checking first. If you feel right, or feeling if you're right or trusting, you need to not rush ahead, because you need to feel right and you need to be trusting. your next move and be wise about it right now. That's what this investigate card is saying here. And this is going on like this week. We've got this week, the second week, and the third. They gave me your cards when I was pulling them in threes. It was so weird. And then look at here, 3, 3. Like, it just is all over your reading. This is so significant. You know, I'm trying something new where I pull the cards. If you really would like me to see the cards, if you want to see the card shuffling, please put it in the comments. But this cuts out so much time for me to pick the cards and not do the shuffling on the camera. The videos take longer to upload. Anyways, oversharing. Moving on. Just let me know in the comments if you'd rather see me shuffle the cards. But this was just so amazing. The way the cards came out, it really just amazed me. The whole reading is so significant and it goes right together. Like usual, that's just how readings are. So the next card is the right way, number 21. You are wanting to walk through a gateway right now of life transition, which makes sense because of the growing up card. You want to be of service, to help the world by being an influencer of some kind, and you are willing to learn step by step right now. Or maybe it's the opposite of the card's energy, which it would be you're watching this because you have not been acting enough and just waiting on fate rather than doing what is needed, being dreamy rather than practical. So now you know, and it's time to act. Okay, so coming down here we got 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is showing that maybe you have been overindulging and partying, and that could be why you're not growing. That's what that is showing, because this is a card of celebration, but it's not showing it in a positive light because it's underneath this growing card. So it's significant. Even though it's going into the next week, whatever we create this week is going to affect the next week. You understand? So the 3 of Cups, let me say that again, is showing that maybe you have been overindulging and partying, and that could be why you're not growing. Okay? So the 3 of Wands here shows someone waiting for their ships to come in. And whether that's products or the next adventure you're waiting for, it doesn't matter. It's wasting time. You need to seek help from others right now to get yourself moving in a good direction for more growth and confidence. Maybe a new class or a life coach. Yes, please. UnityLoveLifeCoaching.com. Maybe a life coach could help you right now. Okay? That's what 3 of Wands is showing, being under the investigative card right now. Investigate card. But if you do go to a class or with a life coach, read the fine print of any contracts that you sign. Okay? Next, we've got the Knight of Wands. Another action card. These are both action cards. They're both passion. Both fire energy. It's showing you need to be acting right now. Now is the time for growth and taking risk, to be a rebel, be brave. Okay, so moving on to, we got the Hierophant, it's Taurus's energy. A need to direct your passions towards self-knowledge and understanding is what the Hierophant is, while remaining grounded in the world. A new teacher or a guide is needed. And next we have the 10 of Swords, which means winds of change, feeling defeated. It's time to separate oneself from those who no longer give you space to be yourself. Let me say that again. It's time to separate oneself from those who no longer give you space to be yourself. Clear the space in your life so you can see your future more clearly. Because right next to this, we have the devil, okay? And it's under the Knight of Wands. So this energy is what's been holding you back. This is what's keeping you waiting and in, blocked energy. The devil energy, Capricorn's energy, has been what has been creating obstacles in your way. Maybe you have addictions or obsessions. That's the energy of this card. Habits, substances you're taking. Or if it's none of that, the energy of the devil card could be an unfulfilling job, or bound by endless despair or cycles of endless despair, trapped in a loveless relationship. It could also be the card confronts the person with breaking loose from restrictions, or a need to get creative because it's stopping manifestations. It's stopping them right now. Because you're not being creative, it's becoming a depression and a lack mentality. So you're focused on material things. That's the devil energy. You need to leave an oppressive situation, or an addiction needs to stop. Don't do nothing in excess, It's like one of the first laws. It's the second, because the first is know thyself, which is like at the first, growing up, you need to learn to know yourself. And the Hierophant here, learning to have self-knowledge. You've got it all over your reading, over and over, just a repeat. That's what you're experiencing the next 3 weeks. So then we have here the lotus blue butterfly. That energy is transformation. It's a butterfly. Is needed. Transformation is needed now. So sometimes we can get stuck trying to solve life's challenges with old ways of thinking, when what is really being called for is a whole new way of being. That's what the butterfly is showing. This is a part of transformation. Take the lesson as a gift and move on, knowing you are becoming who you are meant to become. Each step is sacred. Look for simple pleasures and joys. Smell the flowers. That's what the lotus blue butterfly means in your reading as advice. The sea turtle right here. It says beginning, self-reliance, journey, home. Yeah, journeying home to the self. Simply begin. Small steps and steady progress on one day at a time. Thinking, one day at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. I pulled some other cards for more advice. We've got Truth. The King of Swords cuts to the truth, is cold, unfeeling, but is fair. And the Six of Cups energy is letting go of the past. So these are advices, okay? You need to be truthful with yourself. Try not to be over emotional. Try to just be fair with yourself. And the advice here is to let go of the past so you can let in new things. And the Page of Wands here is another passion. It's wands. It's another fire energy. Outgoing person, youthful energy. Doesn't mean you, just because you're growing up and getting wiser, doesn't mean you don't have a young at heart. What can you do? This energy here, the Page of Wands, is what can you do to bring more fun into your life right now? What can you do? That's the questions you should be asking yourself. That is the advice you need to be taking in the process of step by step of learning and growing from habits and from partying too much. Knowing now what has been stopping you from growth. Now, with this 333 energy, you can step into a power position in your life and move forward and grow. Stop wasting time. That is your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be making more content. Please come back. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to help support me. And thank you so much. Bye for now.